Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. It's a formal wedding card or congratulations card or all occasions card that I'm going to create using my Big Shot and my Happy Hour stamp set. I chose this stamp set because the pattern in the images matches a brand new designer series paper pack that I got in the mail this week. It's called Modern Medley. It's on page 154, and I got this paper because of the July special. Buy 3 packs of designer series paper and get one free. I have a special blog post about this promotion, so you can check it out after the video is over. So I'm going to start with a piece of very vanilla cardstock because the designer series paper uses basic black and very vanilla. And I have this little cup image that I've mounted on clear block C, and I'm going to use Island Indigo as one of my secondary colors. I'm going to ink up the wine glass and I'm going to stamp it down. And then I'm going to bring in my Labels Collection Framelits, and I've got the smallest one and the second smallest one. And the first thing I'm going to do is use the second smallest one. I have my magnetic platform. I love this platform for using with framelits because it holds your framelit in place using a strong magnet so it doesn't slip when you're running it through the Big Shot. And I'm going to, you can see the magnet is pulling my framelit. Let me turn it, no, I'll turn it this way. All right, and then I'm going to put the top standard cutting pad on. So you still use your cutting pads, but you don't have to worry about your framelit slipping as it runs through. All right, so I've got that die cut out, and then I'm going to bring in the second size, and I'm going to die cut it out again. So I'm going to use the same platform. I'm going to put my cardstock on and my framelit. And then my top standard cutting pad. Hold it down in place and run it through. All right, I'm finished with my Big Shot. And I have created a little frame for my stamped image. So now I want to create my card. I'm going to use basic black. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5 and used my Simply Scored and scored it at the 4 1/4 mark. That's going to be my card base. And then I have cut a piece of Modern Medley designer series paper that I'm going to adhere to the bottom with my snail adhesive. There we go. And then I have a scrap piece of basic black cardstock, and I'm going to use my scallop border punch. I think that's what it's called. I'll verify that in the catalog. And I'm going to cut a scallop edge. One more. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And one more. There we go. And then I'm going to adhere this scallop just slightly below the designer series paper so you can see the designer series paper peeking up. Okay, there we go, like that. And then because I use the Island Indigo, I'm going to use a strip of Island Indigo on my card as well, just to coordinate it and pull it all together. I'm going to start it on the right-hand side. It's not going to be a strip that runs across the entire card front, but just adds a nice colorful detail underneath. I want to make sure I get it nice and straight. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in my image that I have stamped, and I'm going to attach it using snail adhesive. And I chose this particular framelit because I think it matches the design in the Designer Series paper. So I've got that, and then one last detail that I want to do is bring in some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I always keep the border of my Stampin' Dimensionals because I like to use up every part of the sheet. And I'm just going to cut off the tiny pieces around the edge and mount them around my frame to lift off the frame off the front of the card. There we go. Like so. And then I'm going to line it up with my card with the stamped image. There we go. To give it some lift off the front of the card so that it's a frame within a frame. And that's it. A beautiful card that was quick and easy to make using my Labels Collection Framelits and my Big Shot. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurements for the layers for this card, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, don't forget to check out the special for Designer Series paper. It only runs through July 31st. You can ask me a question, check out lots of other sample ideas, subscribe to my customer newsletters. I have exclusive ideas that I sent out each month. You'll only get them on my newsletter. Or you can check out all my upcoming classes. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.